It's got the Super Bowl coming up, and you're ex chief marketing officer and do marketing tech as well as HCM and collab. But hey, what's the issue here? I thought everybody pre-released commercials.
It used to be that people would like release the sort of an outtake or a teaser or whatever, but so many people watch the Super Bowl just to see the commercials. And now companies are making it a thing to release the commercials before. And this has become like a marketing tactic. So just to get eyeballs on the commercials to begin with, I'm actually kind of surprised that the network hasn't said, you can't release this
Yeah.
because it's actually stealing eyeballs from us. I mean, let's put Taylor Swift aside and how many people are going to tune in just to see her. How many people do actually watch just for halftime? They may have the TV on or whatever, but so many people really do tune in to see halftime. One that was released that you may have seen, Microsoft is running an ad about Copilot. And I'm really curious to see the numbers from that, to see if that really, if that moves the needle on downloads. Because if you watch the commercial, it's great. I mean, it's very artistic, it's compelling, but it doesn't necessarily give, if you don't really know what Copilot is it enough to say like, oh, I need that, I want that. And so I think there's the normal commercials that you would expect, the Budweiser, the Pringles, the M&Ms, all of that. But then Google has an ad, Microsoft has an ad, T-Mobile has one that's actually not hot. Just some goofy, like, ex sitcom actors. So I don't know what the benefit is to releasing it early other than social media and getting more eyeballs on it. But I think it diminishes the impact of seeing it during halftime.
Yeah.
And these companies, I mean, I guess they have to justify the spend. They're spending $7 million for a 30-second ad. And so justifying it on the ROI with the number of views, I get that. But I don't think from a true like anticipation standpoint that it does much other than ruin it, I guess.
We'll have to see. I think a lot of this has to do with getting buzz in the beginning, right?
Mhm.
And I don't know if people actually just tune in to watch the commercials. I think most people who say that actually they're stuck, you know, their significant other made them go to a party or
And
sit
they
down
only watch
there
it.
and they only watch the commercials,
Yeah.
you know? I mean, I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see. Now I could see, movie intros or, a new product introduction that is coming and then they tease it to
Yes.
actually get you there. So there's kind of the pre-gaming element of it. That I could definitely see.
Well, I think that used to be the tactic, right? It was like, here's a little snippet of what that ad is going to look like. And it was like, some companies would even leak a little 5-second snippet of it, or, kind of, or sometimes even leak the Super Bowl ad that you're not going to see.
Yeah.
So, but now it's just all about like, just release it and everybody gets a pre-screening. So we'll see. I'm curious to see the numbers.
Yeah.
We'll see if it fundamentally changes the way people watch Super Bowl ads. I need to do a search of earnings, and I need one of those, whoever does these searches that, they say like, oh, the mention of ESG declined 35% in this earnings release, whatever. I need somebody to do a search for me for the word fundamentally, because everybody is overusing that word and I can't handle it.
It's so funny how different things irritate different people. Like I got a list of stuff sometimes they create new words in the English language that don't exist. It or they leave off a consonant and they just don't know how to actually say it. Stuff like that drives me a little crazy. But if it goes over and over, sometimes I just can't help myself. I have to bring it up, you know?
Yeah. It's funny though, it sort of becomes like it's contagious. You know, somebody starts
Yeah.
saying it, and then all of a sudden you hear every CEO or every head of product or everybody is, it will fundamentally change the way you do this. It will fundamentally something that somehow this word became a virus. It's fundamentally changed the meaning of the word.
Yeah. No, exactly. Exactly. No, we're gonna talk through this at another time. But hey, I
I'll do
want to
some research on the use.